What's happening, folks? It's Mike from the Hardcover comic here, guys, and I'm gonna be doing a new type of video, yo. I'm gonna be doing basically what will be new releases for the upcoming month. So we're on the tail end of December here, guys. January's coming up close. You gotta get your pre-orders in. You gotta make your budget. That's the most important thing, making your goddamn budget. I know I have to. I know you have to. I know Matt has to. We all do. So we're gonna look at the prime hardcover releases, and I apologize. There's probably a bunch of trade paperbacks I'm missing out on. I'm gonna hit them next time for sure. But basically, what I was thinking for this video section, I'm just gonna go through a bunch of Amazon tabs, knowing what's coming out this month, looking it over, talking about it a little bit, and me giving my opinion on it in case you're interested. If you're not, you're gonna skip about 10 seconds every minute or so. But let's start off with my most anticipated book. Divinity, the Complete Trilogy Deluxe Edition. Now, I originally had the first Divinity Deluxe, which I was lucky enough to have Matt Kin sketching for me. Incredible series, man. And you're getting all three of them here, plus all the tie-ins for the third one, all the individual one-shots. Getting Divinity 1 through 4, Divinity 2, Verse 1 through 4, and then you're getting all those individual Divinity 3 tie-in issues. Very cool stuff. Never before collected Divinity number 0. And then, as always, with Valiant Deluxe is a bunch of extras. Coming in at 528 pages, which is the second biggest deluxe they've done. Armor Hunter still has it beat at like 576 or something like that. It is, of course, oversized. But I'm very excited for this. Divinity is such a great book, and it's a great jumping on point if you're new to the Valiant universe, mostly because it's new characters, and what they do basically is introduce these new characters while tying in with the old ones that currently exist. But anyway, as you guys all know, Amazon sort of releases stuff a couple weeks after, so this comes out January 31st, tail end of the month. So get it, put your pre-orders in, man, because if there's anything to know about Valiant books, is the first prints go out of print pretty quick, and then they get pretty expensive. Next up, Superman the Golden Age Omnibus, Volume 5. I believe I've heard whispers and rumors that this is like the last Golden Age Omnibus. I haven't done the research for it because I'm not reading it. I'm not going to be getting it, and I'm not going to be getting the Silver Age stuff either. I'm sorry, guys. But it's very cool that you can now have, soon you will be able to have 5 Golden Age Superman omnibuses collecting a ton of material. I mean, 5 at 760 pages, close to 4,000 pages of Golden Age Superman content. That's phenomenal. Oversized, rescanned, redone, gorgeous. Let's take a look at what we've got in this book here. Action Comics 86 through 105, Superman 34 to 43, and World's Finest 19 through 25. Good amount of issues, 768 pages. It is, of course, oversized. These dimensions are 100% not correct. But anyway, 125 US dollars cover price. Comes out sometime mid-January, evidently. Moving on, Shadows on the Grave. This is something I'm not going to be picking up as well. One of my co-podcasters, who I do 4 Guys in a Comic with, Alex, he actually read the series as it was coming out in single issues and was not impressed. Mostly because it is Richard Corbin, and his name on something comes with a high standard, man. It's Richard Corbin. He's a pretty awesome horror drawing comic guy. But anyway, 240 pages. It's going to be standard size, most likely. From my experience with Dark Horse, that's what I'm thinking. But, if you guys like the series, let me know. Maybe I'll change my tune. It's going for the small 20 at cover. So, I mean, $10 on in-stock trades for 240 pages, man. I don't know. Might be worth it. Next up, Transformers vs. G.I. Joe, the Quintessential Collection. I don't know much about this series. I believe, I know Matt was showing me a series a little while ago that had Jay Lee on artwork. I don't know if this is the same thing. I apologize, guys. I don't see Jay Lee listed here on the cover. It's just Tom Scioli and John Barber. It's pretty cool, though, right? It's pretty cool. But anyway, IDW makes great hardcovers, no doubt about it. 420 pages. It's going to be oversized. It's probably going to be a beautiful, beautiful book. If you're into this sort of thing, definitely check it out. Next up, guys, Vision from Marvel Comics by Tom King and Gabriel Hernandez Walta. Amazing creative team. Amazing book. I'm very excited about this. It's going to collect all 12 issues, obviously. I believe it's oversized as well. I'm very excited about this. Let's take a look at this cover a little closer. Well, let me zoom in. Not traditionally, anyway. Oh. So, got a cool little family tree thing going there. Very, very, very funny and fun. And disturbing at the same time once you read the story. I don't know if this is right, man. 488 pages, unless they're doing the director's cut version, and the director's cut issues, I believe, had a bunch of bonus content, so that could make sense. But we'll see what happens when the time comes. Very excited about this book. Definitely pick this up, guys. Nemo, just a small release from, I believe, IDW. Yep, 164 pages. Looks slightly oversized. Again, for the small 20. Don't know what this is, but it's obviously based on, you know, the folktale of Nemo, and you know, yeah, as I mentioned, retelling of the classic 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. If you guys have read this and you know it's any good or not, let me know. You know, it's on my list for something to check out on a rainy day. So we'll see what happens when we cross that bridge. Moving on, Department H, Volume 3. Very excited about this. I love the hints on this book. It's basically an underwater murder mystery, and it just keeps spiraling more and more and more out of control. It's crazy how many twists and whatnot there are in this book. I'm very excited for it. Let's see how many issues we get here. We get 13 through 18. So 3 story arcs in, 168 pages. It's standard size. Very, very quality built, also for the small 20. Highly recommend it, guys. If you haven't read this, check out Mind Management by the Kints. See how you feel about it. You'll want to come back for Department H, though. I guarantee it. Alright, I guarantee it. And that comes out, again, sometime mid-January. Next up, we got George Perez's Sirens, a book I'm not going to be reading or picking up now, not on release. Looks oversized, though. It's from Boom, 192 pages. And it collects a series he did called Sirens, which was him basically trying to see how much attention to detail he can have at his age now with his vision. So, you know, maybe someday. Just not right now. I mean, it's George Perez. I'm sure it's a gorgeous book. Doesn't matter if his eyesight's getting worse or not. He's a super talented dude, and that doesn't just go away. But 30 bucks, you know, it is what it is. Won't be one of my books for the month. This will be, though. Deadpool and Co. Omnibus. The way I've sort of counted this out and I've looked at the old trade paperbacks, and you know they're still releasing them, the Deadpool Classic trade paperbacks. The content here sort of falls where the Deadpool Classic Omnibus Volume 2 would fall. So this is sort of Deadpool Classic Volume 2, but they just called it something different, man. They just called it something different, the same way they called Deadpool Classic Volume 0 Deadpool by Joe Kelly, and the same way they called Deadpool Classic Volume -1 Deadpool Beginnings. Moving on. You know, the whole Deadpool Omnibus naming game has gotten severely out of control, and Marvel needs to figure something out, because like right now, there's no way for someone who's not as invested as me or you guys to figure this shit out, man. You know, if you're not this invested, you're just gonna be like a Deadpool and Co. Like, oh, all right, let's pick it up. You know, I haven't read any Deadpool before, but let's pick up Deadpool and Co. And all of a sudden, you're reading Merc with a Mouth and Lady Deadpool and Deadpool Core, and you're like, what's going on here, man? Like, what did I miss? There's no sequel to this. There's no prequel to it. What am I supposed to do? Anyway, I may be wrong about that whole little rant, but I think I'm right. 1320 pages, pretty impressive. And it's obviously oversized. So this comes out like January, the first week of January, I think. I may be wrong again. I'm an idiot, guys, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. And yeah, starts at $125 US cover price. it'll be 50% off on in-stock trades the day of release. So I mean that's pretty freaking incredible for 1,320 pages. But anyway, guys, my books this month, I'm getting this, I'm getting Divinity, I'm getting Department H, I'm getting Vision. Nothing else for now. We'll see how things go. February is a big month. March is a big month. Got to save up for those, man. Got to budget, right? Budget, that's right. But anyway, guys, if you have any questions, let me know below. If you have any feedback, let me know below. If you have any recommendations for how I can find these books easier, because right now, all I really did was go on Amazon, search by publication date, go to January, and some early February since Amazon's late. It's sort of tough. There's no real centralized location for this. Hopefully the hardcover comic can become one. But otherwise, we'll see how things go. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Let me know what books you're getting this month based on what I showed you. I apologize again if I missed any trade paperbacks. I'll get those in there next time. I'll try and get a wider variety of books. I'll try to get some manga in there as well. But again, thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. Really appreciate it. This is Mike from the Hardcover Comic. Let me know what you thought of this below. And until next time, you stay classy, Internet.